But anyway, okay, so current promo, we are under double and triple fast starts. Definitely hit up your sale list. I always say that. I actually have what I call a triples list of people that, and I know Angie does the same thing, of people that always buy this promo, only buy on this promo. And it's a great way. I know when I'm talking to someone and either they love Thrive, but don't want to spend that kind of money, or they have to get off Thrive because of the cost. That is definitely part of my scripts. Is I ask them if they'd be like to be added to a sale list and be notified when the company drops promos. I don't think anybody's ever said no to me. So they go on my sale list, and then I tell them that I do have an option where they can get it half price, because literally that's what it is. It's half price. So it's a great deal. And so definitely hit that up and make sure you're letting them know. That runs to the 24th. And then they also threw out customer appreciation weekend. So free shipping, free balance on qualifying orders, that kind of thing. So that will also go out to my sale list as well, because sometimes people just buy when that happens. So current promo. Don't forget, for those of you that are local, that we are doing local lunch Thrive and Mingles. I totally dropped the ball and no showed on Becca today this week. Oh my god.
Good job.
I know. And I called her and I'm like, why is this not on my calendar? Like, it's her responsibility. I don't know. Like, that was the first thing that threw out of my mouth. She's like, I don't know, you idiot. So she didn't say you idiot, but I could hear that in her voice. So so don't forget. And I love that the call just touched on that. Like, do these events, get people in a room. And if nobody shows up, and was such a great reminder, if you weren't on the call, we did record it. It's live it's all live in the team page. But she said, if nobody shows up, work your business for 2 hours. You're literally sitting there. You might as well take that opportunity where you're not at home with stuff to do around you, or you're not anywhere else. So, and I know Becca and I talked about these lunch and mingles we're going to do. We're going to turn it into a little bit of a work with me session and a promoter training. So definitely get people in the room. I know Angie and I were talking about that yesterday. We feel like, COVID kind of ruined that part of our business, and it's just been really hard to get people back together again. But I feel like that's what we need. I'm super excited. Bridget's not on today. She's got 10 non-thrivers coming to her event. Are you coming, Sarah?
Sorry, I was muted because I have my vacuum running right now. Yes, I am going to be there. I just have to make some arrangements. Mondays are like the best day for me, though, to escape. So it's working in my favor right now. I'm very excited.
Yes. Yes. So I'm super excited. Bridget's got 10 non-thrivers coming. Like, that's like music to my soul. We need more of that. That's what we need. So don't forget, those are coming up. We're doing, if you're local to us, I know Becca I'm really not even qualified to speak on this. I'm just required to show up, but she is literally lining up weekly lunch and mingles from 11:30 to 1:30 where customers can come. We'll give them Activate to take back to the office, and just kind of an open house for people to come. Oh my gosh, it was an awesome idea Becca came up with. And we're doing them all in the little towns around us. So I think next week is Joe Ellen's at the Yale Meeting House in Milton.
Oh my gosh.
I know for years. I'm like, I'm excited. I haven't been there in years. So anyway, that's super exciting. Please don't forget about the Thrive and Mingle host rewards. Like, it's insane what this company is giving us for doing our job. I mean, like, I just like, right? What?
I got nothing over here. Like, I don't know. It just keeps getting better, honestly. Like, I don't know how they keep like giving us stuff just for doing what we're supposed to be doing every single freaking day anyway. So yeah, I'm just saying.
I know.
I
haven't been in that same room. Hi. So please keep in mind that is a really great opportunity. I predict they are going to probably end it at the end of this year, but it's a really great option. Also a really great thing for you to get involved in. Also, don't forget, we still have the 90-day run challenge going on. I think those girls are having a hell of a lot of fun in that group. I mean, I have to say, like, I'm watching these people support each other and jump on each other's lives, and just seeing excitement in a chat is like so refreshing right now. So if you're not in that and just need that, like, hey, just a bunch of good girls, like I hope we can all, oh my gosh, you know what we should do is we should plan a meet and greet at Palooza, because so many people don't even look at me. You're not going. I can't even just talk right there. Angie's going to Scotland instead of Palooza. Let's just whatever. It's their 20-year. I know, right? It's their 20-year anniversary. And she's like, they had to plan Palooza over our trip. So anyhow, you should have given Jason your schedule for next year.
Yeah, because I'm not important. But no, I completely agree. Hi, baby. I completely
Don't they
agree.
look like mother and daughter? Like, can we just get? I keep saying it, like it's almost like Tabby should be Angie's child, not mine. And they are so alike too. It's crazy.
Now I'm off.
We were talking about the chat and how much fun we're having.
Yeah. So, but here's one thing that I really think that we should be doing. Is I think that when you're going to go live, instead of posting it a half an hour before or the time, like give us 5 minutes to hop on.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, I'm not going to lie to y'all. And I set a thing in my calendar and I'm like, woo, over here and ooh, over here, right? I'm swirling. Of course, Colleen's coming in the 90-day group, for God's sake. She better be in there. But I'm swirling, and I know if I'm doing it, there's other people doing it, and we just can't get on like right away, right? But if you give me a 5-minute, 2-minute, even a 2-minute warning, I'm going to go to your thing and I'm going to sit there for 2 minutes, right? And I'm going to look at it until you pop on live. All right. And we're going to get more people that way, I think, because we're all super busy, so hi, Georgia. All right. That's all I have to say on
that. So somebody write down that's actually going to Palooza that we should do that meet and greet for that night, because there's so many teams in there. I think that would be super fun. Like we'll all get together for dinner. I see Becca's, she's like, and Sarah, they will handle it. They are like badasses right there. So if you want to be in the 90-day chat, 90-day run chat, definitely get with one of us. I think several of us are in it. Okay. So, I'm sorry, I can't even read my notes. The last call, we talked about that. Okay, let's drop our IMs in the chat super quick. We like to start all our Zooms. What are you doing? Why are you here with us? Mine is always, we are $1 million team. And I always remind you guys that takes 5 200Ks. So who are going to be our 200Ks? Who's going to walk that stage with us? Yes, we're for this month. Becca, come on. You know what I'm talking about. Like, why do you waste your time? Yes, let's get it, girls. Come on, Joellen. You got it. You can do better than that, baby girl. You got it in you. There you go. They're like, I hate you, Jen. Yes. Oh, there we go.
There's that.
Joellen, you need to up your game if Becca's going 80. It's Christy. Yes. Okay. So we covered that. I love how the call also talked about, like, if you've, a lot of us, life just takes away from us. And I know Angie and I talked about it. We both moved. Yep, there you go. Let's get it, girls. We both just moved. It's really easy to let life get away with us and put our business down. But you just got to pick it back up. Like, if you're feeling like you're a little stuck, you don't know where to get started. I love how the call just said, just pick it back up and show up. So I've got another task for you. Before we get into our Zoom, let's put in the chat, why are you here? Why did you show up on a Saturday morning at 10 a.m. when 10:30, whatever? Why are you here? Talk to me about that. Tell me why you're here. Why do you even post on social media? Yeah. Why do you post? Yes. Why do you show up? Time freedom. What else? Why are you here, guys? I need to hear from all of you, or I'm going to kick you off my screen. Yes, Angie. Yes. Why do you sell Thrive? Why do you promote? Why do you even make yourself a brand promoter? Why do you show up on a Saturday morning when there could be other things? Yep. I want to help people feel better. I know I need to show up because it focuses. But Becca, why are you doing this? I need to change my life. Yes, Nikki. Becca, why are you doing this? Come on, where's Joellen and Mindy? Sarah? Christy? Why are you here? Yeah. Okay. So I'm here, build a legacy for my family. That was it. That's the mic drop right there. Why are we here? Why are you here? Why do you promote Thrive?
Because I love it. I can't even imagine not telling people about it. Like, I cannot imagine something that helps people so much, not telling others about it. And you're right. I moved down here.
I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, it's perfect. I don't do it because I have to. I do it because it's part of me. It's perfect. This is literally ingrained in my soul. Okay. And since I've moved, all right, now y'all know I'm a big mouth anyway. If you don't know, you will after this. But I don't stop. So we had GE people here to deliver our GE products. Did I tell you guys what happened on that? I gave this guy who was yawning in my house an ooey to take with him. The following Friday, he shows up in his truck at my door and wants to order more because he loved it. Okay. I had a Spectrum guy in my house the other day and he was yawning and he asked me what I did for a living. And I showed him my patch and he looked at me and said, "What is that?" And I explained it to him and he walked out of here with a 3-day sample. All right. I walked into a new chiropractor's office and the chiropractor asked me what I did for a living. And the only thing I did, this is so powerful. So take this away today. Okay. A chiropractor. Now, most chiropractors promote vitamins. Okay. Remember that. So I walk in to a new chiropractor office. He asked me what I did for a living because I work from home. I did this. Oh, I promote vitamins. And I went, whoop, and he continued on. Now, just me saying that, he adjusted me and then he put Jason on the table. And while he was adjusting my husband's back, he stopped and looked at me and said, "Tell me more about those vitamins that you got. How do I get my hands on those?" Now, here was my mistake. We took Jason's truck to the freaking chiropractor appointment. Jen, what's in my car?
Oh my gosh, we had to move the boxes.
What's in my car that I keep in my car every day?
The box of samples. Yeah.
Okay. I keep 3-day samples in my car at all times. My husband went to move them out yesterday. What I tell him?
Don't touch them.
Do not touch my trials. They stay in my car. We take my car because I'm going to give those out. Okay. I'm going to get their information. I'm going to give those out. So who are you talking to? And if you're not talking, we had this conversation on my Zoom the other day. If you're not opening your mouth and talking about your products, Jen said it perfectly. Why are you here?
Trying to tag everybody.
Right? This is the company, number one, is the, and we all hear other people say about their companies are the best, their compensation plans the best, their products are the best, right? Y'all, I got to tell you, I work with so many other people that are in network marketing and their stuff is crap. Okay. When they tell me what they get paid, I look at them like they must have 10 heads. Okay. Because a lot of their compensation plans are just absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't even imagine being a part of that company. One person I know has to have $2,500 in personal volume in order to even receive a paycheck every month. Hello?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And people are complaining about the new 200.
Oh, and it gets better. It gets better. So if a promoter purchases on that compensation plan,
they don't get paid.
They don't get credit for that.
Mm-hmm. So that's a
right.
big one.
So, and if it's a certain kind of customer, they don't get paid for it. So it's not all customers, it's personal volume, and it is $2,500 a month just to receive a check.
I think people don't understand how good we have it here.
That's just it.
Especially if it's your first company.
Yeah. I mean, it's mind-boggling, honestly. It's mind-boggling how good we do have it here. And so that's going to take us into
so I'm like, we're getting so off topic.
No, but that's going to take us right into it.
Right. So what we had planned to talk about today. So you already said why you're here, but then I want to know why you rely on someone else to get you motivated. Because here's what I'm going to tell you, and I feel confident cussing in all of you. You don't. I know you don't, Sarah, but so much of your team does. Yeah. Motivation is bullshit. It is a fleeting emotion. And I think the quicker someone learns that they can't wait for motivation, you can't wait for people to motivate you. You can't wait for that book to come along to motivate you, your upline to motivate you, or the company to motivate you. You can't self-doubt and laziness. Mindy, I fucking love you. Leave it to her to tell it like it is. Reminds me of someone else I know. You can't wait for that, because here's what the thing is. Motivation, even if you find that book, even if you find that mentor, you find that little snippet in your day that gives you the motivation, is still a fleeting emotion. It's still like the butterflies in a new relationship. It goes away. And if you consistently rely on that, I always thought I needed someone. Oh my gosh, you guys are freaking awesome. Yes. Yes. It goes away. And then you sink. You cannot rely on motivation, and you cannot rely on someone else to do that for you. We are here for you. And if anybody knows, I know there's 2 people on this screen that is not in our downline. We are here for you. I will help anybody that asks for it. And I know she's the same way. We've done this since the beginning. For those of you that know me but don't know her, we started this thing together. We joined it literally within like 7 days of each other.
It was a little longer.
Well, whatever. It felt like 7 days. But from the beginning, we've always had that mindset together. One team, one dream. We are willing to help. She mentors people in other companies. Constantly.
Other countries.
It's so, and I don't know where I was going with that.
But you don't need somebody else to motivate you. Okay, listen, you came back from Vegas. Mm-hmm. Right? How'd you feel when you came back from Vegas?
My heart was full.
Right. Your heart was full. Mm-hmm. However, it's now a week later.
Yeah.
Your heart's still full, but it's not as excited as you were Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
100%.
Right. So it's a fleeting moment, right? You can all come back from, and I've seen this happen so many times. Y'all go to Thrive-Palooza, right? Mm-hmm. And you catch the fire. You're like, oh my God, it's so funny, it's so funny, it's so funny. And then you get home and you're like, oh my God, I'm so freaking exhausted from that travel and all of that training. And now I got to take a break, right? And you never pick your freaking self back up to go do what you got to do. You lost the fire in a whole 2 minutes, right? Because you're allowing someone else to motivate you and to get you excited. And Jason said it perfectly last night. When we asked Jason, or was it this morning? Right. We're like, what should we talk about tomorrow? And Jason's like, how motivation is crap. You don't need somebody else to motivate you. You need to get your ass up and you need to do the work. Not for somebody else's approval, but for yourself. Right? And he's right. Mm-hmm. He's right. You can read a good book. You can listen to a great podcast, but it's going to go away.
So I thank you. I remember where I was going with that. So what you need to rely on, instead of relying on that motivation, is self-discipline. Self-discipline and structure in your day and intention. Because that is what's going to carry you through. Those little bursts of motivation are going to give you momentum, but only if you have that self-discipline and that structure in place. Because here's the worst thing that happens, and I see it happen so many times, and I know I've coached every single one of you at some point, and I know a lot of you have struggled with this, is you get that burst of motivation. And if you don't have the self-discipline in their structure, you're like all excited. Okay, I'm going to get to work. And you pick up your phone and you scroll social media because you don't know what to do. I'm looking at you, Becca.
Hey, there's no solid on over here. I'm just laughing.
She's not the only one. Trust me. I just loved her face because she's like, she's talking to me. But it's true. So here's what we want you to take away today. Learn to rely on the self-discipline. Learn to rely on having structure in your day, knowing what you want to get done. Create that BAM list. Download that structure app that I'm always talking about. Create those lists. I know someone on here messaged me a really great message, and she sent me the graphic for the work with me. And she said, this method is a game changer. Thank you so much for creating this. Because she didn't know what to do every day, and this helped her. So that's what you need to go away with. That's what you need to focus on, because then when you get those bursts of motivation, because you got off the team Zoom and you're like, all right, I'm bringing it up, like, let's go. Then you know what to sit down and do. But just know that tomorrow that motivation is going to go away, and you still need to sit down and do it, because that's why every one of you on this screen is not where you want to be. That's why we're not here to preach like the good preach and stand on our ivory tower. That's why we're not $1 million a month team, because I'm not self-disciplined enough to get us there. I know this, but it's knowing that is the first step. It's admitting is the first step.
Admitting you have a problem.
Admitting you have a problem is the first step. That's all I got. Go ahead.
That's all you got?
Yep. That's what I got. We got 4 minutes.
We got 4 minutes.
Close it out, baby girl. You got this.
Oh, okay. Guys, this is how many of you guys did the sticky note challenge this week?
Becca.
Wow. Okay. Can you hear me?
Started it. I already posted that, and you guys have to see this. Good job, Angie.
You see this?
I did intend to start it every single day, and I just did not.
Why?
I don't have a reason. I just didn't.
No, because you didn't feel that it was important enough to do.
Or you're too afraid to, or don't have the self-discipline to do what you don't want to do.
I think the writing down the names feels overwhelming to my head. So I think if I made the list, just a list of like 10 people a day, and then like the next day, instead of looking at 100 people.
But you're taking 10 a day. That's it.
I know.
10 a day.
I know.
That's it. You only got to reach out to 10 people. Y'all, let me tell you, this bunch of sticky notes right here, these are all follow-ups. Even if they ghosted me, they're still a follow-up. Even if they didn't respond to me, there's
This
still
one has an account. I see it right there.
There's
an account.
multiples here that made accounts. But guys, this sticky note challenge, when we first started doing it, perfect, Sarah. When we first started doing this, this is the way that we got to 200K. We did this over and over and over. I remember walking into the farmhouse, and literally you walked in the back door and the wall was plastered of sticky notes. Okay.
Who remembers that? Who's
Oh my
the
gosh.
OG that remembers that? I
Oh my
bet
gosh.
Nikki remembers that.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy, right? We had sticky notes all over our walls.
Tabby's
Like, guys, this method works. And why does it work?
It's a visual.
It's visual. You can see when you move somebody through a funnel. Okay. You can see who you need to follow up with, right? This wasn't just to challenge you to do something. This is to teach you something. You didn't do it. It doesn't faze me a bit, but this is growing my business. I mean, I think there's 150 sticky notes here.
I will start today. Yes, send us a picture. That wall behind you, Becca, is where your sticky notes should be.
That's right.
And maybe we need to clarify, like we would start with the wall of the 100. And then when we reached out to them, that sticky note got moved to the next section of the wall. And that's super satisfying to peel someone off, move it over, and see this list go down and down and down. You know, I didn't do sticky notes because I don't have a place to put them right now, but I did my list. I had my Facebook list, and then Becca, you could have done it this way. this is just a good visual and it's very satisfying. Move that sticky note down the pipe. You know what I mean?
Right,
Through the
yeah.
funnel.
Through the funnel.
But I just grabbed my Facebook list, you know, and I did my reach outs on Instagram. I did my birth, like, you know what I mean? So you could have done it a different way. And this is where I would challenge you when you feel that way, and any one of you can do this. When you feel that in your head, you should have messaged me and been like, Jen, this is where I'm stuck. Because then I would have said, then don't do this, but do 15 reach outs from your Facebook list. But so that's where I'm saying we're here to help you. We can't do it for
That's
you,
right.
but we can help you bust through those blockages in your head.
Wow, I think we did well today.
We love you guys.
We do.
Becca, are you writing something? Should we wait for you? Okay. You guys rock. But that defeats my avoid. Oh. Oh my God.
Don't make it a one-on-one, Becca. Make it a 2-on-1. Put them in a 3-way chat. That takes the pressure off of you. And then you don't have to worry about how you look or what they think of you. Put them in a 3-way chat with somebody. Put them in a 3-way chat with me.
There you go.
I had one last week. I just was avoiding it this week because I didn't do everything I was supposed to do last week.
I know.
Guys, have an amazing day. Have an amazing week.
Does anybody have any questions or comments or anything like that?
I don't, but I just read something that says motivation is doing what needs to be done when it needs to be done when you want to do it. Self-discipline is doing what needs to be done when it needs to be done when you don't want to do it.
Perfect. That's great. Perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
Exactly what we wanted to cover today.
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, don't forget Wednesdays, 9 a.m. On my Zoom.
Sarah can share that with her team, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody can share it. 9 a.m. on Wednesday mornings.
And she's like, I love your daughter.
Who's like that?
This
Angeli. Guys, have an amazing day.
Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Appreciate you.
See
ya.
you. Bye.